You've got one of the floors reestablished. Good. Accessing the music archives now. Two more to go. Oh, it seems the casino has uninvited guests. The doors. Now they found a way inside. Deal with them, and don't try and leave yourself. Let the caller work.
If that ghoul's still alive, correct that. Or break it.
The Tampico Show List. Sierra Madre opens its doors to the world. The opening of our great casino and resort will feature a unique gala showcasing artists of world renown. Miss Vera Keys, Mr. Dean Domino, Joey Baxter, and Wilfred the Wizard. Come join us at the grandest event in the history of the West. We welcome you to the best time of your life. Sincerely, the Sierra Madre's management. The Tampico's Performance Protocols. Tampico's performance scheduling, performance preparations, doors to Tampico stages open, hologram sentries on, ambient audio system on, stage audio system off. Performance in progress. Doors to Tampico stage closed, hologram sentries off, ambient audio system off, stage audio system on. In case of emergency, see the stage's manager to override the security protocols. Sierra Madre Management. Sierra Madre's lobby security code. Okay, got it. Urgent message for Mrs. E. Sains. John K. Lester, I'm on my way. 10:23:77. I'll be there, Eve. I'll be right there, Eve. Just hide until I get there. Do you understand? Do whatever you need to do. Understand? I'm not going to let anything happen to you. From Evelyn A. Saints. John, help. Everything's exploded. There's smoke. Holograms are firing at people. We can't get out, John. Please. Oof. key slides out of Vera's partitures.
Finally, a friendly face. Hey, partner, up here. They're in a bit of a predicament here. Had to duck backstage, take a powder. The audience is a little murderous tonight.
Casino security hit you like it hit me when you reached the lobby?
No idea. Woke up here, thought I was dreaming for a second. Right back on the stage, the mic. Thought I was back at the Fronds. Well, except no audience used to pack theaters back then. So, stepped up on the stage, checked things out. Then suddenly, holograms walked out of the wings. They started raising their hands to their heads, all creepy-like. Not a good sign.
Wait, what holograms? What are you talking about?
Look, those ghosts are going to come out of the wings behind you in a second. The security types, not the friendly, bald types. And if you got in here, the door's probably locked tight behind you, so don't back up or run for the exit. You're not going to make it. Trust me. As soon as you can, run to the door to the left. Use the key you got out of the music rag there and camp out. As bad as things are, it's going to get a lot worse if either of us pops. So get backstage until we get a better plan.
Getting backstage is a temporary measure if I can't find the security terminal.
Yeah, right. So, let's see. Security's here because the show hasn't started. Guests aren't allowed in, so guess we need to start the show. Okay, so when they were setting this place up, we had rehearsals, and Sinclair even set up hologram recordings of the shows so we could watch and critique our performances before a fake audience. Whatever. Thing is, when the recording queued up, a nice, calm, appreciative audience appeared in the theater. No security with their head blasting zap rays. So, find the music, get it to the projector room upstairs, then play it. Might reset security with a shot.
Dean, the theater speakers are wired to a central sound system, right?
Yeah, so what? We got bigger problems with the holograms. No, wait. You're right. The theater piped music and sound backstage, which means those little squealers are in the corridors back there, too.
Calm down and think. Do you know specifically where?
Let's see. Once you break right, watch each turn in the corridor. One will be on your right, past my dressing room, and up. Oh, my dressing room. May have left the radio on, right by the table. If you could just shut it off instead of blowing it never mind. And there was a speaker in the prop room, too, on the wall between the entrances. And, well, walk slow. There's bound to be more.
That's the radios and speakers. What about a central sound system?
The speakers are all controlled by a central console. It's the farthest from the only door out of here, so you'd need to do a full circuit of the corridor to get to it. Once there, you'll need to shut it down, and I don't have the code. If you have the code, you can turn off all the speakers, make them settle down. Getting backstage should buy us time. Just take it slow.
Also, I need to head to the door to your left or my left?
What? Oh, my left. Your right. So, yeah, run to the door on your right. Almost got you killed there. Us killed there.
Alright, well, I might need a little bit more to go on that if we're gonna break out of here.
Right. Let's see. When you get the door open, there'll be an exit door dead ahead. Don't take it. It's most likely filled with toxins from the vents, so hug the wall. Make as much space between you and the door, or it's Cloud9 in a casket. Past that is my dressing room. Under the table there's a footlocker. It's tucked back a bit, so you might miss it. Inside, a gun, some ammo. Not much help against the ghosts. Still, if you're about to give up, call it quits, throw it to me so I can eat a bullet first.
Alright, I'll break to my right, head for the locked door.
Good. Go. And don't get yourself killed. Do that and we're both done.
Pretty as a picture.
Dean, I didn't hear you come in.
I'm not wearing my dancing shoes, so I walk a little softly now. What? You think I was a Chinaman? Come to cut your American throat.
Dean, really?
What? No hug? Come here.
Dean, I'm getting ready.
You sing like a bird, pop the safe, and we're as through can be.
Dean, I just... About tonight, I don't know.
You don't know. I ask one simple favor of you, and you tell me no.
I didn't say no. I just said that I don't think...
You're right, you don't think. I don't need you. I'll send you back to the farm, worse off than you were, because you'll have seen the Sierra Madre and had to let it all go. I could have gotten any leggy dame out of Hollywood to get out here and play Sinclair's heartstrings. You just happened to be the one I caught, and it was really your own fault. A little too much into the chems, meds, and... Ah, shh, don't cry. Look, I'm not trying to hurt you. Just one last little job. A little less dirty. A little less messy. He trusts you, Vera. And so do I. After this, I promise you, all those other horror tapes, they'll go away.
Of course, Dean.
Play Dean Domino's holotape of I Saw Her Yesterday.
When an irresistible force such as you meet an old immovable object like me. Something's gotta give, something's gotta give, something's gotta give.
Now, deal with the ghoul. This has gone on long enough.
Oh, those electric ghosts aren't the kind of audience I like at the best of times. At least the ones in the villa had manners. Don't even know how I ended up here. Guess the casino still recognizes guests, even after all this time, huh? How's that for history?
Are you alright?
Yeah, now. Talk about a captive audience. Or captive entertainer. Whatever. Look, I'm more about the short goodbyes than long, thankful speeches. But I appreciate you bailing me out of a tight spot there, partner. I know you didn't do it out of the goodness of your heart. So, let me give you something a little more practical. A way we both come out ahead.
I'm listening.
I'm not an idiot. I know the reason I'm in here now is because of the old guy. And you. And you're wearing a collar, so I trust you a little more than the old guy. He's more controlling than I'd like. Thing is, here's where being my partner pays off. See, I know how to get into the casino vault.
What do you mean?
There's a private elevator, Sinclair's elevator. It's up in the executive suites in Vera's room. Not a coincidence. Vera. She was my other partner before the bomb. Took some legwork. Some convincing made it happen.
How so?
Sinclair was already puppy-eyed, so all I had to do was the introductions. She smiled, fluttered her eyes, showed a little leg, and he built this whole place for her. Made her the key to his vault, like a joke, 'cause of her name. Her fake Hollywood name. Except Sinclair didn't know
I'd been there first. I could twist her whatever direction I wanted.
Go on.
All she had to do was get inside the Sierra Madre for the gala, then use her voice to open the door. After that, smooth sailing. Would have been the biggest heist in history. Sinclair left holding the bag. Ruined.
So what happened?
The bomb. Vera got sealed in here. A few hundred years go by, give or take. Almost the end of the story. Then you came along. Now we finish the job. Rob the Sierra Madre, rip out its heart. Last chapter of Frederick Sinclair. Close the book.
What was your problem with Sinclair?
Problem? All high and mighty, lording it over everyone, acting so self-righteous, like nothing could touch him. He was the one with the problem. Never got mad at anything, nothing seemed to shake him. Even after his life kept getting dragged through the dirt. Always kept looking for the bright, shining future in everything. So, I decided to take everything from him.
What did he do to you?
Do to me? What, weren't you listening? He thought he was better than me. Don't believe me? Look around. This big casino. This big, colossal monument. Think it was for some woman? No. All ego. All self-righteous and lights. Fit him perfect. Had to take him down a few pegs. Bring him down to my level. Begin again? Some things you don't get up from. I was going to prove it.
So you're going to prove it now? Wow.
I didn't know at first. Then the old man showed up. You showed up. Then that woman showed up, covered in scars. The one who makes all the hand signs, a little tight around the corners of her mouth. I put her in the clinic, tuned her like an instrument. If she heals up, it's not going to be her voice speaking anymore. That is, if the Sierra Madre didn't get her. If it did, well, there's enough of Vera around for me to spend a few years piecing a book together.
And if she's alive?
Then she can make some beautiful music. I'm not banking on it. So here's the short of it. Piece together Little Miss Vera Keyes' song in the right order. Sierra Madre opens its legs, we're in business.
I found this holotape in your safe.
Yeah? A little bit of two real memories? We're here to steal from the Sierra Madre, not from each other.
Are you blackmailing Vera Keyes to break into the Sierra Madre?
Blackmail is such a strong word. I asked her, she said yes, then she started to get cold feet. I blame Sinclair. He was such a victim that maybe she felt it would be too easy. It doesn't matter.
What did you want her to do?
Sinclair built this whole town to accommodate her. Same with the casino's voice lock. He wanted to make sure she had access to everything. And since I already had access to Vera, well, that meant I had access to the vault, too.
What were you blackmailing her with?
What wasn't I blackmailing her with? Chem-use, indiscretions, more chem-use. The usual Hollywood tune. Like Sinclair, people are the architects of their own misfortunes. Leave themselves wide open for someone to waltz right in and take what they want. as long as they take a single step into the trap, get a few pictures, get a little dirt, and that person's your piano. Vera, Med-X was her thing. Even super-stimmed herself for the after rush. Sick.
Why did you need her?
Because she could get closer to Sinclair than I ever could. He built this place for her. Well, after the two chanced to meet. Sinclair was already puppy-eyed, so all I had to do was the introductions. And he built this whole... Except Sinclair...
That's all I wanted to know. I'll head out, see what I can do on my end.
Go! Knock yourself out. I'm just going to catch my breath a bit. That performance, well, more pressure than I was expecting.
Another fragment. Good. Almost have the entirety of what I need from the music archives. Once you have the last fragment, you can thread the archives together at the main floor terminal.
Find the mute and deal with her. She's somewhere on this floor. Floor with the emitter signatures. Watch out for holograms.
If it's who I think it is, this is Christine. Recovered. In what looks like an old world hotel room. Like glass. 2 rooms. Exit sealed. All doors are locked down. Security's activated. And emitter signals are lighting up all over this floor. I'll do what I can from here. Floor's got holographic security. Not latest tech. Field of view targeting systems. Primitive. Familiar. Should be able to rewire them. Failing that, shoot them. Although, that'll alert the others. They're on a linked patrol pattern. Floor looks like it protected the guests too well. Check the suite. Found the holographic woman from the Villa fountain. Picking up that interference frequency, same as the Villa. Floor's live with speakers and radios. Keep an ear out. Watch the walls. Doors on this floor are all operated manually in an emergency. Place is locked up tight. Must be key cards around somewhere. Looks like security systems did more to kill the people here than the bomb did. Hope there's a way out of this casino.
Why did you leave me here? Why? Sinclair! Sinclair! The doors, they sealed. I can hear the other guests screaming to be let out, to let go. Sinclair, is that you? Sinclair? Sinclair, I'm trapped. Please. Oh God, the security systems won't let me out. They're keeping me here. I'm going to die here, amongst the ghosts. holographic system. Seems so far to be here. Now I just want to leave. Please. Let me leave. We all pay for what we've done. I'm so sorry, Sinclair. Sorry, I should have trusted you. Let go. Let go of what? Sinclair? Sinclair, where did you go? Why did you leave me here? Go. Sinclair, is that you? Sinclair? Sinclair, I'm trapped. Please. They're keeping me here. I'm going to die here. Ghosts. To be let out. To let go. Sinclair, I'm trapped.
Alright, door seal. Okay. Got this.
We all pay for what we've done. I'm so sorry, Sinclair. Sorry. Sinclair? Sinclair, why did you leave me here? go? Why did you leave me here? Why? Sinclair! Sinclair! The doors, they sealed. I can hear the other guests screaming to be let out, to let go. Sinclair, is that you? Sinclair? Sinclair, I'm trapped, please. Oh God, the security systems won't let me out. They're keeping me here. I'm going to die here. I'm still being recorded, but... so far to be... Sorry, Sinclair. Sorry, I should have trusted you. Let go. Sinclair, where did you go? Why did you leave me here? I'll pay for what we've done. I'm so sorry, Sinclair. Screaming to be let out. Oh, what? Sinclair, is that you? Sinclair, where did you go? Sinclair, I'm trapped. Please. Oh, God. Security systems. Why? Sinclair! Sinclair! The doors, they I can hear the other guests screaming to be let out, to let go. Is that you? Sinclair? Sinclair, I'm trapped. Please. Oh, God. Security systems won't let me out. They're keeping me here. I'm so sorry, Sinclair. They sealed. I can hear the other guests screaming to be let out, to let go. Sinclair, is that you? Sinclair? Sinclair, I'm trapped. Please. God, the security systems won't let me out. They're keeping me here. to let go. You made it. Good. First to talk. I'll keep this quick in case my voice goes out.
You sound like the woman in the Sierra Madre broadcast.
Do I? Sounds off to my ears. Hard to tell. Not to mention it hurts like hell to swallow. Might be why I got moved off to this suite. It's hers. That's her over there. Got trapped by security like I did. Just took a different way out.
Now that your voice is back, what did you want to say?
I've been hunting the one who hijacked your Pip-Boy, Elijah, for some time. He cannot leave the Sierra Madre alive. What he's done here is nothing compared to what he's done in the past. The only way to bring him out is if you get to the vault. He won't allow you to go down there alone. That's when we kill him.
How long have you been hunting him?
Too long. Thought I might have had a chance to settle it before this event happened. But then the chance slipped away again.
Sounds personal.
He cut me off from someone I cared about a long time ago. He used his status to break us apart. So I had to find a new purpose. Same banner. Then he became unstable. Left a trail of crimes across the wasteland. Once word reached us, I was ordered to kill him.
He said he knew you.
He saw me, before the scars, at a place far from here. It's where he found some of the technology he uses now. It's a place called the Big Empty. The name's deceptive, if you know where to look. Almost got trapped there. There was someone else, though, who came along. Knew about Elijah.
You knew Elijah? How?
No idea. A courier. Wore an old world flag on his back. He was the one who pulled me out there. Told me where Elijah had gone. Helped me heal up. Listened to my story. He sympathized.
Sympathized? Why?
He said he understood what it meant to track someone who had such a impact on his past life. He said people were like couriers, sometimes never understanding the messages they brought. That's who he was hunting for. Some courier.
Could have said something sooner.
Wasn't sure until now I could trust you. Now I know. Look, when I woke up here, however that happened, I had this key on me. I think it belongs to her. Haven't had a chance to use it yet. Might open the dresser or the safe. Didn't have time to experiment with it before you arrived. Here you go.
How'd you get here for the gala event and onto this floor?
The gala went off. The switching station opened up. Thought the screeching in the auto dock was bad. Station worse. Got outside, saw the light show, and it was enough to make me run to the casino. Also, it seemed like the lights and speakers were helping to guide me. Guess your master wanted a backup in case you died. As for being assigned to this floor, maybe it's because of my new voice. Your guess is as good as mine. Maybe it recognized me as a guest.
Is that auto dock there at work?
Yeah, it's still functional. A lot of garbage data on it. Its basic procedures should still work fine.
Anything you can download off of it?
I can see. Check the route. Recent diagnostics. A lot of Med-X was dispensed for Vera Keys. Guess that's her corpse there for certain. And why all those meds are scattered around in here. Here's the medical report. Looks like she had some sort of terminal condition. Diagnosis isn't conclusive. Must have been painful. I'm not even sure she knew if these medical reports are enough. She must have been numb most of the time.
Can the autodoc heal your scars?
No. They run a lot deeper than that. While I was hunting Elijah in the Big Empty, he trapped me in one of those medical research centers buried there. It did something to my head, and I got off lucky. It's difficult enough to read now, and somehow the leap between what's in my head and words, it just ends up being a mishmash of symbols, not letters. Can still do math, formulas, equations, writing poetry's out.
Said you got off lucky.
Yeah, I saw records of other patients and what had been done to them. Some couldn't hear anything but static, others just gibbering wrecks. Never going back. And Elijah was on his way here, so I couldn't stop to see if it was something I could fix. If you can even fix what happened to me when they jabbed the electrodes into my skull and turned my head into a flashlight. Then I got here, and my voice got severed. Now I have a new one. Another thing Elijah has to answer for.
Elijah didn't put you in the autodoc. Dean did.
Dean? Dean Domino? Why would he want to torture me? If he wanted to do that, he could keep his singing career going. Or keep staring at me.
He wasn't trying to torture you. He needed to alter your voice to use an audio lock.
To the vault. Of course. That makes sense.
Aren't you upset?
I've done worse. Much worse. And for more hopeless causes. And I will again.
Alright. I know Elijah needs to be dealt with, so just let me handle it.
Good luck. He's not an easy opponent. If I can, I'll help. Might be able to figure something out using the Sierra Madre's computer systems.
The elevator to the casino vault is locked.
You're back. You sure you still want me here? Callers and all? Not much for waiting around with a bomb around my neck.
trying. This is Nightmares. Brotherhood. Voice.
Would you stop? Such a kidder. This is Vera Keys auditioning for...
You have the last right. That's all I need. Now, go to the main lobby tonight. Thread the music sequence together.
You're back.
Found the phrase for the elevator's audio lock.
You did. Looks like even the old world can't keep you out when you've got a mind to get in. So, I just rasp out some words and the vault opens? That woman, the Starlet, she didn't build this place. Why would the builder do that?
Maybe it was a trust issue? He built this place for her, it feels like.
It's possible. This place is immense. And it still has power, food dispensers, security. Is it all for pre-war guests? Or for her?
I believe he loved her, wanted to protect her. Too much.
Love makes people do strange things. Won't argue that. I
It can drive you crazy sometimes if you can't connect. If they loved each other, and they were together, I suppose that's all that mattered. But she's in that side room, dead, because the casino wouldn't let her leave. And who knows where he is.
You ready? Sequences begin, again, let go.
Alright. If you go down there, are you prepared? What if you don't come back?
I've got you to come down after me, or respond to your voice.
I just wanted to make sure you're ready. When you go down there, that may be it for us. We won't be needed anymore. The one who made these collars, he'll follow you down there. And he won't let you leave. He's not one for sharing. Never was.
That's what I'm counting on.
Begin again, but know when to let go. Let's see what happens. Begin again, but know when to let go.
Sinclair, I took the points you raised in the call today to heart, and I hope my answers offer some reassurance. What we are providing is an exclusive, comprehensive technology, but more importantly, we want to address the concern you raised for protecting our guests from threats, specifically the growing communist threat from the Chinese. Security is NE's top concern. There is no reason to provide a service that you cannot defend, and should the current world situation lead to increased hostilities, an emergency broadcast emitter has been placed inside select hologram emitters at the Sierra Madre. In case of a nuclear attack, holograms will defend their stations with lethal force to protect the guests under their charge. We wish to make sure that those who come to your villa and casino have the means to defend themselves. I assure you, you need look no further than the EBE. It is a proven technology, and anyone who decides to attack you or your guests will regret any aggression. Martin T. Harris. P.S. Any chance we could ask you to have Miss Keys sign an autograph for us? It won't reduce the price, although I could see about sending a few extra assistants your way. warning. In the event vault security is disabled by any means and the private terminal the vault is accessed, the vault will enter a lockdown state. At this time, the elevator will return to the suites and cannot be accessed again. As requested by Mr. Sinclair, there is no manual or terminal override once the elevator is locked. Once initiated, it cannot be undone. Yeah, I guess we have to disable the security. Vera keys. File not found. Vera. To Vera. Vera, if you're reading this, my fears have come to pass, and this is an apology. I hope you realize what my last words meant to you. If so, they have led you here, and this place will keep you safe. I know what they meant for me, and I fear they have trapped me here. I have extracted the previous entry after our conversation tonight. It can't have been easy for you, and I am sorry for all I put you through in silence. I know while you do not love me, you did not mean any malice in what you did. I knew about your plans to rob the casino with Dean before you told me. Hearing it from you didn't make it any easier. For what it's worth, I am glad you told me yourself and I understood the tapes he had in his possession. I do not think either of you realized what your addiction stemmed from, however, and that is the tragedy in this. I suspect the world would not have believed you, regardless, so I respect your desire to keep it from others. When first building this villa, this casino, I meant it for you. As the world seemed to race headlong toward war, it became part of my desire to protect you. The loans, the funding I poured into the casino's construction, I knew it would not matter when war came for us. It was my means of creating a shelter, a defense if the world was bombarded in radiation and bombs. When Dean revealed his plans inadvertently through our introduction, I realized what had happened and how I had been tricked. For a time, my thoughts were dark. I changed the casino vault from a shelter to a trap, as I knew the first one to enter would be Dean. He would die down here, and it would have been by his own hand. I fear, however, that I overstepped myself, and the only safe place in the casino is the vault. I have tried to rewire the systems, change the protocols, and I cannot. I will do one last check on the pipes by the edge of the outside platform and see if anything can be done. I fear it's useless. If you come down here, do not access my personal accounts entry. It contains only a message for Dean, and it will seal the door, and you will have no way out. Even the elevator is designed to automatically return when the door is closed, and it will lock in place. There should be enough in the vault to sustain you until help arrives. I have ensured that there is enough medical supplies down here to keep you comfortable. The hologram should defend the casino from any attackers, and the hologram beacon in the villa will broadcast an emergency signal so that others know you are here. When danger has passed, rescue will come. I hope you were able to read this and know that I loved you. Frederick Sinclair.
You're in the vault, finally, after all this time. The Sierra Madre. Mine. Don't move. Don't go into the vault, and don't touch anything else. There may be more traps down there. Another security system.
You've got a lot to answer for.
Do I? For what? Your greed? Curiosity? You came here on your own. No one held a gun to your head. I've seen your Pip-Boy archives, your map markers and notes. You picked up the Sierra Madre signal just as I did. You couldn't resist. So if you feel I have a lot to answer for, no. The blame isn't on my shoulders. Might as well have put the collar on yourself.
How did you access my Pip-Boy?
You speak as if your fingers have never touched the keys of a Robco terminal. No machine is foolproof. They are designed to obey us. The Pip-Boy's operating system has vulnerabilities. Advantages to those who've studied its construction, even superficially. It's just a machine, though. Its real vulnerability is who wears it. And that's how you were caught.
What do you mean?
That thing on your wrist. It's a convenience. It tells you where to go, what to do. Dulls your brain. It may have helped you find the Sierra Madre broadcast, but it's just as much a crutch today as it was in the old world.
Well, now that I'm here, are you coming down?
No. I'm not going to take the chance while I'm so close. Not this close. No. Not again. I can wait. Afford to be careful. You're locked down there. This is the only entrance. And I have free reign of the Sierra Madre. I have time. More than you. Besides, there might be more traps. I'll send more scouts in. Yes, others. You're resourceful. Don't want to leave anything more to chance.
Then I'll find a way to unlock the secrets of this vault and take them for myself.
You've gotten far. Any farther, try to breach the vault, you become a corpse. What's inside is mine. Anyone else touches it, tries to take it from me, they'll answer for it.
You'd have to find me first. Sierra Madre basement's bigger than you'd expect.
Hiding in Sierra Madre. An interesting thought. I'd come to see it more as a prison. Hide, flee. It doesn't matter. The Sierra Madre is patient. I can be as well. You won't get any farther inside. And you won't escape my sight.
I've gotten past everything the Sierra Madre's thrown at me. You're no different.
I've had enough of others stealing from me.
I'm coming down. Forget the Sierra Madre security. I'll find you myself. Try to break into the vault, I'll set off the caller. What's this? Think you can run? This entire structure is mine to command. Security, weapons, all... Open the vault. I can make it worth your while. Think about what you're throwing away. I have other weapons, other technology I can share with you. And the Big Empty, I know the way there. I know some of its secrets. If the callers were a mistake. I see that now. Why would I kill you? After all you've done, after all we've done together. Are you listening to me? Everything down here, I swear, so much you could see. You could rule the wastes with what's down here. Make your own army, reshape the world. And if others disagree, put collars on them. I can show you how. Don't you leave me here. You can't do this to me. It's getting dark in here. Machine's losing power. No, I still have Pip-Boy light. Maybe. No, it doesn't work. Where's the door? Can't find the door. Come. Been in worse situations. Find a way out. Somehow. Then find that courier. Maybe Veronica. No, she thinks I'm dead. Must be someone. Maybe that other courier. One with the flag on his back. Maybe. No. Said he'd never come to the Sierra Madre. No way out. Can't end like this. You. I know you can hear me. When you die, courier, I'll be waiting. Your grave's going to look just like this vault. When you die, I'll be waiting here. The Sierra Madre. Waiting.
The survivors of the Sierra Madre thought about gathering at the fountain and waiting for the courier. In the end, the caller's silence made them uneasy, and the fear of turning on each other made them hesitate and leave the goodbyes unspoken. The radio message at the fountain was enough for them, and there was no need to add another farewell on top of all they had suffered.
Dog forgot himself, as did the voice that raged within him. After their passing, a new voice spoke within the mutant shell. It was difficult for the voice to remember the two it once was. There was the beast, Dog, consumed by hunger. And the other in reverse, the one consumed by control. Both were driven by need for the other. The courier brought them together somehow, joined the two into one. All that happened at the Sierra Madre was a faint memory to the new personality, like a flickering light in the clouds of the mind. The new voice did not think of the courier again until the battle at the Divide reached his ears. The battle between the two couriers, beneath the torn skies and the old world flag, each bearing a message for the other. And the mutant prayed the courier that had saved him had been saved in return.
Dean Domino, entertainer, singer, thief, explored the Sierra Madre not long after he was rescued by the courier. Once he left the theater, the Sierra Madre recognized him as a guest and many doors opened to him. He had to admit it had been built to last. During his search, he came across the final records of Vera and Sinclair, and realized what happened the night the bombs fell. He felt strangely sad for a moment, and he had no idea why. Shrugging it off, his mind turned instead to where the courier had come from. Vegas still survived, out there in the Mojave. Its sights, sounds, and casinos, ripe for the taking. So, giving the Sierra Madre one last nod and a wink, he set off beyond the cloud to begin again.
Christine, her mission complete, found new purpose as the Sierra Madre's warden. She watched over it silently, by choice. Over time, the ghost people came to see her as one of the holograms. They would watch, silently, as she walked among them. At times, Christine thought of the courier, who had kept Elijah's hand from her throat. The courier reminded her of the other courier she had met in the Big Empty, and wondered if the two had found each other at last. She did not think of them again until she heard the legends of the Divide. The Divide, where the two messengers, the two couriers, fought beneath an ancient flag, at the edge of the world.
You've heard of the Sierra Madre Casino.
We all have. The legend, the curses.
Some foolishness about it lying in the middle of a city of dead.
A city of ghosts. Beneath a blood-red cloud.
A bright, shining monument, reaching out, luring treasure hunters to their doom. An illusion.
A promise that you can change your fortunes. Begin again.
Finding it, though. That's not the hard part. It's letting go.
It's letting go.
It's letting go.
It's letting go. It's letting go.
Wait a moment. Before you go, farewells can be a time of sadness. Letting go. Difficult. As a guest of the Sierra Madre, you know that truth more than anyone. Frederick Sinclair believed one's life could be made anew every day. That fortunes were more than the wealth in your hands. Love. Life. Family. Those to care for, and those who will care for you. To those who know these joys, the Sierra Madre holds little they don't already have. Out in the world, beyond these walls, that is your chance to begin again. I hope you'll return, in happier times. Until then, the Sierra Madre, and I, will hold you in our hearts. Wait a moment. Before you go, we hope you've enjoyed your stay. Farewells can be a time of sadness. Letting go. Difficult. As a guest of this...